Y'all, it's tea time with Nina, and the tea is hot. Do you remember the lady that Gypsy Rose and her family were taking to court last month? So we know the case was dismissed, right? Because it was filed in the wrong jurisdiction. Now everything I'm getting ready to say, honey, is all alleged. Sarah and Fancy filed a police report against what they thought was Mike Stanfield's employee at the time. Later on, she came on the internet and said this. Do you guys remember this? Let's roll the clip.
Hey guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network. And I have an update on our case in Missouri for you all. Very interesting update. Something I don't understand how it's even happening. But it is, folks. And it's very strange. Remember, this is all allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment and educational purposes only. And the views of the host do not necessarily reflect the views of the company. Let me get you a picture real quick. So, do you see this man right here? Adam Warren. Nice little mug with his little wife, right? Guess who also Adam Warren is? It's a prosecuting attorney on the false report case that Sarah and I are facing in Missouri. Do you know how else he is? He's also blue shirt guy. This is the man that assaulted Sarah. And he is the prosecuting attorney accusing us of filing false reports to the judge, who is his very dear good friend, Dick Lemer, who commented on this Facebook post up here of his about his son doing something with some sports thing and how he was so proud of his of this man's son. Tell me this ain't corrupt without telling me this ain't corrupt. So with that being said, how in the F is this legal? That man assaulted Sarah. We went to the police station and filed police reports with 2 other witnesses besides myself. Those witness statements are not included anywhere. They are not mentioned anywhere. They are not there. And he is a prosecuting attorney.
I want you to remember that video really quick because I know a lot of you are like, well, how does this lady know Gypsy Rose? Well, this lady was originally, allegedly, her person that was doing her PR and was supposed to do her documentary. She had made promises to the family. They ended up giving her her medical records along with other personal information, and it's been alleged that she's misused the information, and it's been alleged that she's actually sold her medical records and other information on her Patreon. Now, I've seen receipts, but of course it's still alleged. Now let's go back to that video that we just saw. Now she is saying the gentleman that allegedly chest bumped Sarah, which the police report and other information says otherwise, and also the camera footage allegedly says that that didn't actually happen. So there was footage obviously at the hotel and it was reviewed, which is why these false charges have been brought, allegedly. Now y'all, this is where the story gets a bit sinister. So I received an email, and this email was interesting. I want to read it to you guys so you guys can see and judge us based on what you think. So it says, Nina, I've been thinking about who to give this information to because I need to stay anonymous for now. But the assault alleged by a prosecuting attorney, Adam Warren, has gotten crazy. It's not even Adam Warren who was the blue shirt guy. The man in the blue shirt owns a private security company. He's there as a part of his employment. So he was there to protect Mike Stanfield, which makes sense because he's the attorney to one of the most disliked felons right now, or female felons rather. So I can understand why he has security, although I think people hold it against him when he's just an attorney doing his job. However, he's there as a part of his employment, and they were sitting with the attorney having breakfast when Sarah started intruding on them. She was then asked 2 to 3 times from what I was advised to move away, but she just got louder and closer until the paid security officer stood up and to her in a firm voice, said to her in a firm voice, go away. Fancy has made some serious allegations now against Adam Warren. He's not anywhere near this hotel. Word is she filed a report with false info when the police got to the camera footage from the hotel. Then the police filed false report charges on both her and Fancy. I will give exclusivity to you. When they decide what they are going to pursue regarding all false allegations and statements, she has made some serious and damaging statements and allegations against an officer of the court. She's accused a sitting judge and prosecutor of corruption. It's doubtful that it's going unnoticed. The witness, as I understand it, didn't witness anything. They just heard it And it was Fancy that not only instigated the harassment, but then filed her embellished version of the situation. It's my understanding that there may have been some threats to Stanfield regarding his representation of Gypsy Rose. Then you have Sarah at the hotel coming up to them. It's also my understanding that she asked to move away from him. When she didn't after being asked more than one time repeatedly, Blue Shirt Guy raised his voice and stood up. Remember, security was his job. Did he get in her face? He got eye to eye with her, so she'd understand the seriousness of her refusal. Never did he chest bump her, I'm told. I find it very hard to believe, knowing Blue Shirt Guy, that he'd ever chest bump her. However, keep in mind, she had crossed the line into the gray area of being a possible threat. Given threats of harm that have come from Stanfield's way are always anonymous, so who's to say exactly who those threats are from? Thus, they need to heighten their security. Now, you can't tell me that that tea is not hot. Now, I did think initially the Blue Shirt Guy didn't really look like Adam Warren, but I wasn't really sure. But this makes a lot more sense now, because I also was kind of wondering if Adam Warren lives in Springfield, not Springfield, Chillicothe, or in the area, why would he be having breakfast at the hotel? That was a question that crossed my mind. But now it makes a lot more sense. And of course, Stanfield, like I said before, would have security. Why not? I mean, look, he was Gypsy Rose's attorney that got her off on unaliving her mom. I get it. Y'all, it looks like Fancy might face some federal charges because those allegations are very serious. And not only did she allege that, she also doxed them, allegedly. What are your thoughts? Like I said before, this is all alleged. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye for now.